Oh, hello everybody. Well, I'm back. I haven't done something for a little while. I found an old article one day when I was curious of how Isekai got started. One thing I will say is that I do think there's been a lot of Isekai anime before there was Isekai. Also, I should say a lot of video games as well, video games and manga as well that would be considered isekai, but at the time that wasn't a genre yet. So, one of the things I was speaking of, let's look on my anime list and look at the winter shows and see what here is isekai, since isekai has just been, well, just been, it's just exploded since Sword Art Online, whenever that came out, well back. Okay, so what isekai is being shown right now? Is there any isekai? Uh, the closest isekai I can see would be Isekai Quintet 2. Uh, yeah. Any other that would be isekai? What? You want me to do that? Any isekai, any more? 'Cause so far, so far that's the only one that I know of. I'm a dub watcher, so not all of these shows I even seen were going to be aired. But with being a dub watcher, I'm not going to watch all of these shows. Anyway, um, any isekai, any more isekai? Uh, so far, I'm not seeing any. I guess these are shows that are continuing. Anything? Oh, I guess this could be considered an isekai. Depending on your definition, because a lot of times the definition of isekai is that people use is going from Earth to someplace else, which this is about a boy who ends up being into the demon world, ends up having to live in the demon world. Uh, that could be an isekai. Uh, anything else on here that could be considered isekai that I know of? Actually, I do not know how much further we got. So let's see. What is it? What are kids shows? We need to dub some of those, because what kids shows do get dubbed? Not very good, I don't think. Here's some ONAs. Original net anime, I think is how it's, what it's called. Any isekai here? Oh, well, Digimon. Digimon's an isekai. May not be out quite yet, but Digimon, OVAs, oh wow. These two are coming together? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Like I said, I'm a dub watcher, but I may watch that. The Lusting God and the hot isekai mom having, yeah, I might definitely try to find that one. Anything else that could be isekai movies? Uh, Digimon, maybe not, because last Digimon movies were in the real world, so maybe not those. That one's not. Specials, any specials that could be considered isekai? Um, I like these movies. Okay. I guess um uh I guess there may not be a whole bunch of isekais. That or I just don't know what isekais are out right now. Either way, let's get back to the article. And this article is going to claim that a certain anime is the anime that started, which would be the OG isekai anime. One of the most popular genres today, which translates to another world, which is why I think at times you can say another world to be something a bit different. Like one day I was thinking about Final Fantasy X, and I was like, wait, it's kind of an isekai. It's not quite going to another world, but at least for him, it would be more or less another world. When 1,000 years into the future, and then it's all back to medieval and tribal stuff. So I would say that that's close enough to being isekai. Uh, but it depends on how strict you want to be as far as another world. Okay. From SEO, Kanasuba. Yeah, Kanasuba's awesome. I can't wait till Crunchyroll dubs more Kanasuba. Have a lot of stories and uh, to experience. In fact, the isekai genre has become. Yeah, that's right. I've heard about that. I don't know when when I heard about that, but I had heard that there was like it was saying that there was at least some place that limited how how many stories they could take, how many stories they would accept of those, not just of isekai, but specifically of a boy, of a black-haired boy, which, as far as I know, black hair is very common in Japan, but a black-haired boy that ends up going to another world. Uh, looks like we gotta click read more. Gosh, it skips me for no, I don't want. Although it is a good manga. You should definitely read it. If you can even, you might be able to see it. But if you can see, no, don't. Come on. Okay. Maybe if we click it, it will. Hey, we don't want to go to the other one. Now we gotta click the read more thing. Darn it. Hey, Zombieland Saga's getting a sequel. That's awesome. Although, oh yeah, this I should say this is. I think I had mentioned that this is an older article that I just kind of came across, but it's from July 18th from 2017. But still, knowledge is knowledge. Okay. Ah. I looks like I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Oh wait, yay! I feel like an idiot now. Okay. But what started this inescapable trend, Isekai is all around us, but the general roots are older than you think. Oh yeah, there was I don't remember the YouTuber, but he talks about tabletop games, role-playing games, and one of his videos was about what it looks like the author of the article is getting into, where we might think of isekai as being something new as far as going to another world, but there have been many stories of ancient stories of people going to another world, and like I alluded to uh, with about the anime about the boy who goes to the demon world, that could very well be still considered an isekai as long as you still see that as going to another world. Uh, Isekai stories are older than anime, yes, backslash literature has had portrayal of portal fantasy stories for over a century with Alice in Wonderland. I never thought about that, but that makes perfect sense. Since we're talking about books, you could also go with I don't read books, so what little bit of books I know of from the movie adaptations, but Chronicles of Narnia, that could be considered an isekai. Uh, but the term, but in terms of Japanese entertainment, it's something from 1976. I'm not going to try to read that. This shoujo manga stars a girl who is transported back to ancient Egypt after the discovery of a tomb. And I'm assuming, yeah, okay, I'm assuming it's this. That's, oh yeah, when I hover, it's the same name. So it's this. Wow, looks like she's gonna get it. It's not a pure fantasy, but the serious soul disputes for future isekai book. Legend of Escape Bunnies, would be another example of an older anime. Yeah, of an older anime that that would be isekai before isekai was isekai. Another one to think of would be right now I'm rewatching Queenie Witches or Genie Witches. I'm not too sure how you pronounce it. Uh, I know it's bad to say it, but I am not the greatest at reading. Either way, it's not a modern teen being taken to a strange world, but somehow having the ability to solve society's problems are hallmarks of this classic manga. The series is one of the best-selling shoujo mangas of all time, and it undoubtedly played a role in the rise of creators. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, you can trace back a lot of things to the original Gundam suits. To you can trace many things back to the original Mobile Suit Gundam movies. Uh, Gigas, yeah, I think that's the YouTuber. He has a video explaining how the idol genre of anime, possibly even hentai, how those two things may have came out of the original Mobile Suit Gundam movie. Or Battle. Okay, I should see if this is dubbed. The first two Isekai anime is I don't know how to say that. This aired in February 1983. Oh, I think it's new enough to where it could have been dubbed, maybe, but we'll find out. Is it a black boy? Black boy. A guy with black hair. Ah, yeah, kind of. Okay, the series stars that guy, don't know how to say his name, the normal Tokyo boy who is summoned to a medieval fantasy world that possesses insectoid mech. Ooh, that actually sounds kind of creepy though. Was more action oriented, makes sense, compared to the other one, to the shoujo manga, and blended fantasy with science fiction. Cool, so like Final Fantasy. That same year, manga, something, I don't know how to read that. A popular children's story is about a boy who is lost in his fantasy world and is trying to find his way home. Oh, interesting. The three distinct works that laid the foundation for Isekai, but the genre didn't blow up until the 90s with Alcazard. That's a good one. You should look it up. Inuyasha, I remember that. Magical Knights Way Off, that's another good one. And like I had mentioned earlier, The Vision of Escaflowne. I'm a 90s kid, so I remember watching these things, well, not El Hazard, but the other fourth. the other four, when I was younger. Is Inuyasha is the most well-known work and is often credited with popularizing isekai on a global scale. Oh, that's interesting. The series follows Kagome, a modern Japanese teen who falls into a well and is taken to yet a magical version of feudal Japan. It blends action, romance, and fantasy elements, which makes sense. The author the author of the manga was the one who made Luna. I think that's what it's called. Luna, the classic uh, bikini tiger stripe. Yeah, the classic tiger stripe bikini. Uh, that's where that comes from, Luna. I think that's what it's called. Uh, a generation of Western fans that were being introduced to Isekai for the first time. I think the first Isekai I watched might have been Escapade, because I remember watching Inuyasha one time on Adult Swim, and I want to say that was after the 2000s. But not only that, but the manga and anime, blah, but the manga and anime were bestsellers in Japan, influencing the generation of creators, of course. It's a classic style of isekai. That characters are taken to a fantasy world with little to no science fiction. Yeah, that's very much true. But you could kind of just, yeah, but we couldn't discredit the influence of Leo. Now, I normally just turn it to Leo. Clam, I think that's how it's pronounced. Clam's work did include much of fans were involved with the video game elements of the story in an interview with, I don't know, I don't know, I'm assuming it's a woman, because as far as I know of, Clam is all made up of women. Talked about being influenced by RPGs and creating the world. Hey, that's cool. I should look at some of the other work and see if they have any other RPG type things. Way often it takes place in a video game, right? But the fantasy elements were used widely seen in Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy. Yeah, that makes sense. These video game studies and jokes will be later used by Konosuba. Yep. Yeah, I mean, nowadays, when there's an isekai of some sort, it always has a video game aspect to it, even if even if it doesn't seem like that it is connected to a video game at all, like Log Horizon, which is I'm assuming that they're going to talk about soon. RPGs saw great popularity in the 90s. Yeah, there was Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest. Those are the two big ones. Several others as well. I grew up with mostly the NES when I was younger, so you could add Zelda to that if you consider it an RPG. Uh, so the fantasy and science fiction worlds were recognized by fans. Isekai and RPG elements were involved in the creation of Dot Hack. Yes, I remember watching Dot Hack on Tsunami. I thought Dot Hack was actually a really cool idea when I first saw it, which follows a group of gamers being taught. Well, Dot Hack is a a player. The first Dot Hack is about a player that gets trapped. And Twilight, I think Twilight is not about anybody. I think in Twilight nobody gets trapped, and then I think in Root nobody gets trapped, and then there's a 4 episode OVA called Limitations, I think. If anything, you should be able to find it. But it's a 4 episode OVA, and that one's actually about a character. No, I think that one is about where many people have started to get into comas, and they're starting to figure out that maybe they're being trapped in the game. The series paved the way for works like SEO and Log Horizons. Different works gave rise to various styles, from classic fantasy to video game worlds. It's too easy to tell, but there are two popular isekai things. These constructions, which began with now and there, here and there, were popularized by Ray Zero. I watched some of Ray Zero, I don't really care for it, but I totally get it. And the reverse isekai, which was credited to... Oh, I never thought about it like that, but that makes sense. That makes sense. Fate Stay Night, or you could even just simply say the Fate series. The Devil Touch on it. Yeah, I never thought about that, but I think that's a fair thing to say. Okay, well, towards the end. Okay, Isekai's false root can be traced back to one I can't say, but it wasn't until Inuyasha that the genre became a cash cow. These stories are insanely popular today, but they have been around longer than you think. Just thank Inuyasha. Just thank Inuyasha for making you notice. Oh yeah, and you can other anime. They've had episodes where they might have gone to another world, even if it's just a dream of some sort. Or like there's I think like 3 or 4 episodes of No Need for Tenchi. Yeah, No Need from Tenchi from the Tenchi movies. Oh wait, no, I think it's called Tenchi's Universe. Yeah, I think it's called Tenchi's Universe. But I think there's like 3 or 4 episodes where they keep on getting isekai'd, even though it's just a computer simulation. Hopefully that's not a spoiler. But even though it's some sort of something like that, they so even before even if even if the show isn't isekai itself, there are a lot of shows that like to play around with the isekai concept. So, with that, I thank you for watching. If you liked the video, then give it a like. If you didn't like the video, then give it a dislike. Leave a comment. Leave a comment. And if you really like this, then excuse me, then come join the Facebook page where I fight a meme and do all sorts of things. And come back here. Yeah, come back here. Come back here to the YouTube page, and then go to the Facebook page for other stuff. Either way, I'm Sonny Rambo. So, thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day, and I bid you adieu.